Okay, who are you?
Brandon, my name's Brandon Fowler.
Brandon, what were you doing before SMMA?
Oh man, trying any way I could possibly to make money online, drop shipping, shiny. I had shiny object syndrome, trying to do everything and anything. To be honest with you, what really clicking.
Why did you pick SMMA of all things?
Um, I think the reason I picked SMMA is eventually I came across your videos. To be honest with you, and you mentioned a technique and a way of doing outreach that I'd not seen before previously, and things started to click straight away. And as soon as I saw a little bit of traction, that's when I kind of stuck a little bit more than the others that I'd tried with in the past. So yeah, that's probably why.
Okay. So you joined Boss. What is your overall experience of joining Boss?
Unbelievable, unbelievable, bro. Like honestly, best money I've ever spent to this day. Bearing in mind when I spent the money that I did, I didn't have a lot, but you managed to show me the way, and it's been nothing but amazing, to be honest with you. It's been
What were
brilliant.
your results, or like why do you say that?
Because as soon as I got in there, I had a lot of stress going on at the time when I first began Boss, like a lot of things going in. And Dan straight away managed to bring me down, calm me down, put, channel my energies and focus me and show me exactly what to do from A to Z. Like absolutely everything was supporting every single step of the way. And once we finally got absolutely everything set up, within literally a matter of days, literally like from the Monday to the Saturday doing outreach, 0 to 1,000, like first client, So
What were the exact results though? Like you went through the program, you were kind of having issues, I guess, like acquiring, not really acquiring, but maybe like retaining, just having
yeah,
like consistent outreach methods, right? Kind of talk to us about like the problems that you had before that were solved in Boss.
yeah. So the problems I had before outside of Boss, um, a big one, and I think a lot of people would agree on this, is for one, accountability. So the consistency of showing up every day, doing the dials or doing whatever outreach method anyone has. I think the accountability of the group and being within a space where there is multiple people in that space, you kind of got to like keep up with everyone in a way. I think that's a big thing. So accountability, and Dan has a way of like structuring things, like outsourcing everything, so to the point where you know you're not having to worry about doing everything alone. Like the VAs, you helped me with the VA setup straight away, which I never had a flipping clue about being able to do in the past. Like that was straight away within a day or two sorted. So the structure of everything was a big thing that you really, really helped with. I massively appreciate it for that because you literally set it all up for me as well, and then I just ran with it essentially.
I mean, that's really it, right? I mean, you join Boss, we do the one-on-one call. I set up the niche, the offer, the pricing, the scripts, the funnel, like everything's done on day one. That way, all you guys have to do is just literally start doing outreach and getting on the phone. So how long did it take actually for everything to like kick in and finally get results?
Within the week, bro. Like, what? Obviously, I had a lot of issues being outside of the states, with a few things, and you helped me. Like I said, every single step of the way. I'd jump on a call with you pretty much every single day. To be honest with you, bro, like for half an hour, and then you'd obviously do the weekend calls, the day calls, the night call. Like so much support, like more than anything I've ever seen in my life. And soon as everything was set up and you set everything up for me, the scripts, absolutely everything. We've seen success within days, less than a week. The first client came through from beginning, so can't thank you enough, man. I really can't.
So like, I guess now what changed? Like before you had clients too, right? So like now, like what is your agency like now? But and like before, like do the before and after, I guess.
Before, everything was just like there was no structure to it. There was no proper sales. Like my sales framework was non-existent really. It was kind of just winging it, picking pieces off the internet that I'd seen and kind of throwing it together in a pot and mixing it up. There was no structure. You're brilliant at giving structure and absolute step by step thoroughly to know exactly like how to go from A to Z, what to say, when to say it, like inside and out, like unbelievable. Like unbelievable.
So just
Uh,
overall structure, right? So just having that structure,
yeah,
having like
yeah,
systems in place, having the consistency every day. You have the automations to go out for you, right?
yeah, yeah.
So,
Literally.
okay, cool. So I guess what's next for you, right? Like where do you feel like you're gonna take it from here?
I think the next step from here. So we've now got the first client in within the the week or two, and now I think from here, it's. I mean, seeing you every day doing what you're doing is super motivating. So I'm like, the limiting beliefs that maybe once there was there. Everyone likes to have the idea of maybe one day hitting $10,000 or £10,000 or whatever it may be. The 10K is like a very like widespread goal. So I think that's going to be the next goal. But from watching you and how you've done it, because I remember when I came in, you actually started an agency around the same, like another agency at the same time, and you like surpassed that like super quick. And I'm like, okay, that's taking away all the limiting beliefs. And I'm like, why could I not do this? Like, you've given me everything you have used and done. There's no reason why I can't do the same. So the next goal for me, get another few clients in and scale up.
It's exactly that, right? Because like when I first started, like nobody ever gave me step by step by step by step. So I try to do boss that way too. Like, don't get caught up in the fulfillment. Like you don't even have a funnel set up yet, bro. So it's like
Yeah.
funnel. Okay, outreach. Okay, now learn sales. Wait, but I want to be perfect. No, just do it step by step. Just mess it up. It's okay. We'll get through it together. It's the fastest way to learn, really. But there's going to be a lot of people that are brand new who don't have like any clients at all, who can't really see like the full process the way you do now because you've closed deals. Like, what advice would you give to someone who's starting right now?
With any cash disposable that you were able to invest it. If you don't have the money, go cut trees, go cut grass, go get the money, invest it, and stop wasting your time. Looking at 1,000 different videos and what would you like to call it? It's like information binging, and it's like
Yeah.
educational binge watching, right? And trying to pick the pieces together. Listen, Dan has come in and put everything from A to Z, start to finish, exactly what you need. So, what's more important at the end of the day, time or money? Like, you have saved probably, if I was to come into this like as fresh, the amount of time I would have wasted and burned, like, I could have just given you whatever I needed to give you and made that back within 20 times, 50 times quicker than if I was to go try and do this on my own and such. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, I mean, I can even give you an example, man. My friend, he's got no mentorship or anything like that, and he's tried to do the same thing. And he's been going for an entire year since like last year, and he's got like maybe one client. Bro, like I've jumped in your mentorship, and then within 5 or 6, 7 days, like one client off the bat when everything was set up and running, like the results speak for themselves. That's all I can say.
Okay, fair enough. I thought you were gonna give like actual advice, but I mean that maybe that is good advice. Maybe everybody just needs to give me money and I can get them results. And you know, that's perfect too. But either way, let's do just some final remarks. So like if anybody wanted to talk to you, like where can they find you?
Where can they find me? On Instagram, Brandan.mp3. So I also do music as well. So that's why the MP3 is there.
All right, cool. Brandon, thank you so much for doing this interview, man. I really appreciate you.